Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. We have Sean from New Balance with us today. He will be talking us through the New Balance cricket bats for the 2026 range. Sean, welcome to AJ Sports.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming in.
Pleasure.
Over to you. What do we have?
So with New Balance, we've had the 4 ranges going for quite a few seasons now, and it's something that we've always done really well with because we've got different profiles for different players across those 4 ranges. So starting off, we've got the DC range. So this is the new one for 2026. This is the one that's as used by Jamie Smith and Steve Smith.
Yeah.
So 2 very, very good players that use this. This is a low sweet spot bat. Rounded face, much better suited for those batters who prefer to get on the front foot to sort of meet the ball on those slower low wickets, which we definitely have up where I am up north. But the balance of it is really, really good. We've had some really good feedback, and the general sales on this so far have been really positive from the retailers.
And would you say a more aggressive style of batter would use this bat, or it doesn't matter?
So potentially yes, purely for that front foot play. That's what it's majorly advantageous for, is getting forward. And players like Jamie, for example, he's sort of, the DC stands for dynamic cricket, and Jamie pretty much sums that to a T.
Yeah.
He's looks to get forward, looks to play on the front foot, very positive in this new way of England cricket.
Yeah.
And that's where we're definitely seeing the positives going into Jamie's second season with New Balance cricket, and things are just going to go from strength to strength with Jamie.
Yeah.
And then moving on to the TC. So TC stands for traditional cricket. So this is probably a much more of a bat shape that's better suited for everyone really. Yeah. It's a mid-blade sweet spot with a spine all the way through to the toe. So even though if you are playing off the front foot, you'll still get value for money with the TC. And TC is what's used by Joe Root. Yeah. So, as we know, England's best, and hopefully going to become the world's best in the next couple of years. So it's again mid-blade sweet spot, but that spine all the way through to the toes really beneficial, and slightly higher sweet spot helps with the pickup of the bat. And it's, again, as I said at the start, it's not a bat that offends anyone. Yeah. Every single if someone's not sure whether they play front foot predominantly or back foot, TC is definitely the range to go for. Then we're moving on to the Heritage. We've had the Heritage in since the 21-22 Ashes series, and this it's actually a new shape for. We had the new shape for the 25 season, and the general feedback on that was incredible. So it's a much lower sweet spot than what it has been previously, with a slightly thicker handle. So it's pretty similar to the DC, but with that slightly thicker handle which comes from the TC. So what that does is it puts a bit more weight towards the top of the bat and helps with the pickup. Yeah. And as I say, we've seen some really positive sales on the Heritage range since we made that change, because we do know that unfortunately we do have those lower wickets in the UK, not quite the bouncy ones of Australia. Yeah. So having something with that slightly lower sweet spot definitely adds benefit to UK market anyway. Yeah. And the final one in the range is the Burn. So over the last probably, I'd say 3 seasons, the Burn has been an absolutely incredible seller for us as a brand. Yeah. It's a slightly shorter blade. Overall blade length from the top of the handle to the toe of the bat is the same as a regular short handle, but a slightly shorter blade, slightly longer handle. So what that does is you're taking some of the weight out. So this is ideally suited for a junior or an adult who's not quite as strong as some others. Yeah. So you'll get nothing heavier than £2.8 in this, which is a really key selling point on this model. Really good profile for it, very similar to the TC in that mid-blade sweet spot. So again, it's not going to be a bat that someone can't use.
Yeah.
Anybody can use this model. And what the slightly shorter blade, does is it allows for a quicker hand speed with that lighter weight bat. So it's a bit more of an aggressive player's bat. And as we say, from a weights perspective, because some of the juniors are very, very tall, but they're not quite strong enough. So something lightweight is definitely an area that we've seen as a brand really picking up in sales over the last few years. I think it's going to go from strength to strength in that category of bat anyway.
Yeah. So I'd say from what you've said, you'd say the DC and the Heritage would be quite a good sort of model for your front foot players.
Absolutely.
Because they're lower middles. Whereas the TC tends to be a bit more of an all-round play game. You know, you can do anything with that really.
Correct. Yeah.
With a mid sweet spot, and then the Burn would be your sort of lighter weight bats, ideal for youngsters. But we get a lot of customers coming in who feel that the heavier the bat, the further they'll hit it. But what do you say to that?
It's all about finding the right balance for you as an individual. From my personal experience, I was of the opinion that when I was growing up, the lighter the bat, the faster I can swing it, the further the ball's going to go. That quickly, after probably half a season, became untrue for me personally. I found myself getting out, caught in front of the bat probably 9 times out of 10, so something wasn't quite right. Having the right weight bat for you as an individual is massively important, and that's why coming to retailers like NAJ Sports, for example, where you can try out different bats from different brands to see what suits you as an individual. Just because it's heavier doesn't mean it's going to go further. You've still got to be able to lift the bat. If you can't lift it and swing it, it doesn't matter how far you think you can hit it. It's going to be difficult to use.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, Sean, for showing us the range for next year. The colours, as always, look very strong. You've gone for a slightly more denim look on the DC range.
The general feedback on the DC, when it sort of first came out for us as a brand in 25, it was really, really positive. Which you think it could potentially polarise and have different opinions for various people, but it's probably been the best-selling bat as a range. I think a lot of it comes down to its profile as well. And now we've got Jamie using it from a UK perspective, because up until signing Jamie, we only had Steve Smith using the DC range, and as good a player as he is globally, it doesn't quite resonate with the UK market. So having a key UK player now, and we've got 5 members of the Ashes squad using New Balance from head to toe. You've got Joe, you've got Jamie Smith, Mark Wood, Bryden Carson, Josh Tong. So we've got some really good visibility coming up in the Ashes, and hopefully Joe can help carry the boys, get that elusive 100, and fingers crossed we can get the little urn home.
Thank you so much for going through the range.
Pleasure.
Everything looks really good as always. Guys, let us know which one you like the most and which one you'll be getting for 2026. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you.